Hello there, this is our exterior walkthrough of a Sea Ray Sundancer 380. This is a 2000 model. This particular vessel is kept in Amelia Island, Florida, and just hit the market June 17th of 2014. So I'll take you through the exterior briefly. You can see this owner is taking great care on the boat. It's really in an exceptional condition for a 2000 model. He just had the hull and the top side buff and waxed, and it's shining up pretty nice. Isinglass is new. That whole front shield is new. The rest of the canvas is was replaced in 2009. In 2009 is when this boater acquired the boat, second owner, and at that time he also replaced all the interior upholstery. So you can see, we'll step on the swim platform. This boat is set up with a davit system and actually has a custom mount for a dinghy bracket that'll sit right on the back there. We'll look at the shore power inlet. He's got two 30 amp cables hooked up. Now let's get on in here, and just to show you the access here, this is a wet locker as some call it. So there's your shore power connections in there, and it's also got phone and TV connections. And a lot of people store, you know, wet stuff, wetsuits and dive gear, or fenders and dock lines. So let's go on up to the bow of the boat and see what we got up there. You can see these boats have a pretty good access for walking, and there's handles everywhere you'd expect to find one. So these boats are known for a nice entertainment area up on the bow here. This foredeck is large. A lot of people bring cushions up here and lay out and sun up here. So here's a 8-person life raft that comes with the boat. And we'll look up here at the, it's got a Delta anchor with about 30 feet of chain rode. And there's your windlass right there with the tow controls up and down. And a spotlight with controls at the helm. So we'll go on back into the cockpit. Why don't we take a look inside the cockpit here and see what we got. I'll just enter through here. So here's the upholstery that was replaced in 2009. White Sea Ray standard. This is kind of your entertainment area. You see there's a lot of room here for lounging and hanging out. We'll look at the wet bar to port side. So you got your sink there, wet bar with ice maker on board, and some more storage in here. It's just for life rafts or life jackets. So here I'll take you to the command center. You can see this seller has upgraded the standard electronics. He has a Raymarine E80. This is a fully integrated unit here. It has a radar integrated to the GPS and chart plotter, so you can overlay your radar with your chart plotter. So you see here we got the transmission and throttle for both the engines. They're 380 horsepower gasoline engines, and they have under 600 hours in them. So here's the command station. You can see the controls for the spotlight, trim tabs on board, system monitoring, new speakers throughout. There's 8 new speakers plus 1 new subwoofer. So here's your Raymarine. This is your Autopilot system. This is called Ray Data, so it's really 3 different datas in one. It has your nav speed, your depth, navigation indicator, depth and speed. And here's your ICOM radio, and you can see the wood color dash with the compass. Now this also has what they call a low lighting, blue lighting, indirect lighting on this control panel. So when you're at night, there's a really nice soft blue backlight. So why don't we go on inside the vessel and see the accommodations. Alright, so now we'll go into the interior of the vessel. Nice and cool in here. Served by 2 separate air conditioning units. One for the galley and salon, and one for the forward cabin. So you can see Sea Ray made great use of the lighting and ventilation in here. Another thing on the to the cellar, he's taking exceptional care of the wood. You can just see the shine on all the veneers here. This is a solid surface Corian countertop. Walk you through the galley here. So it comes with the Panasonic microwave, and here's just some more storage. These are all light switches on here. 120 outlets, just about anywhere you'd want it. This is your cooktop, so 2 stove burners that run off 120 volts. Ceramic countertop. Here's your sink, sprayer hose and regular sink nozzle. Here's your trash chute in there. So in these are just storage. There's a coffee maker in this one, and let's see, and then just more tableware there. A big selling feature for this boat is the forward mount fridge and freezer. This whole unit, the compressor was replaced last year, and this is a custom cabinet enclosure that the owner upgraded. So you can see nice big refrigerator space and ice cold freezer. Now another upgrade this seller had done is put the 24-inch flat screen TV in here on a rotating mount. So you can see that rotates and swivels at every different degree, and he has a Blu-ray player also installed here. So let's look at the aft cabin. You can see your companionway stairs. One thing to note is the carpet canvas, the custom canvas snap to protect the carpet. Now this is high pile marine grade carpet, so you really shouldn't have any problem with stains, but one thing he's really done well to protect it. You can see how spacious it is back here for lounging. Now it does have a feature where this bunk comes down. Let's see if I actually have it on right now. Yep, so you see that'll fold down real nicely. And that converts full-size bed. See, that easy. And the controller for that is right here. There's your air conditioning controller for the rear of the cabin. And in here, these are just large hanging lockers for stowing. More storage in here, linens and whatnot. Now there is no storage underneath these seats, but it does offer that. One air conditioner unit is in here. Now there's just open storage underneath all these seats. I'll show you here is the Sea-Ray main control panel. So there's your 120 up top and your 12 volt below. You can see there's controls for your generator, engine blowers, and everything else you'd want to have control of. Now in the galley here, or the salon, this is sort of a U-shaped salon. It has a fixed table. That table will actually drop down, and there's cushions that'll make up the bed. So this is another double-sized berth here. We can head back, and these cabinets all have storage. Let's look at the head. It's exceptionally clean in here. So that's the standard head toilet. It has vacuum flush, so electric flush with fresh water service. And your standard sink, medicine cabinets. Now here's your shower compartment. You notice it's a completely separate shower compartment with the door. Unlatch this just like that. It's bi-hinged, dual hinge, and the teak grate there with the pump out if you need it, with the bench. And this is kind of just like a little storage cabinet, and the natural light up top. So we'll go back and look at the master stateroom. One thing to note here is the door here, pocket door. On all these, you just snap it right here, and this pocket door will shut to give you any privacy you want. Shut that here. See that? Nice privacy. Here's a large hanging locker in here. You can see really clean, plenty of room. Now here's the master stateroom. This is it's really a queen size bed. Standard queen fitted sheets will fit on this bed. You see again the nice hatch, and these are actually port windows here that you can get a lot more natural light in. Now the seller also upgraded the entertainment in this area, so he's got the 16-inch flat screen in here. These are just light switches, and then there's your control for the forward cabin air conditioning. And we'll look over at this cabinet as well. You can see nice deep cabinets with lots of storage. So there you have it for the interior. I'll do a walkthrough again. We'll head on out and look at the engine and the engine room. Up the companionway stairs. So now let's look in the engine room. You can see with a switch from the console, these are electrically actuated engine cover hatch that comes up. It gives you clear access and ventilation into the engine room. So we'll look at, these are two 454 Merc Cruiser engines. They put out 380 horsepower each, and there has been significant money invested in these motors. The portside engine was completely rebuilt in 2011. In 2011 they also put new manifolds and risers in both engines, and then 2 months ago in April of 2014 the starboard engine was rebuilt. So now let's get in here and see what type of access you have in this engine compartment. One thing that immediately stands out is the cleanliness of the bilge and the engine room in general, and all the hoses and connections. There's zero corrosion and really nice condition of all the hoses. So this seller has kept this boat well maintained through the life of the vessel. So you can see there's your main DC panel breaker, there's your extinguisher, that's the halon system that comes with these Sea Rays. And we'll come back through here. I'll show you the batteries. There's 5 brand new batteries in the back there. Those were all just installed in April of 2014. There's your electronic converter charger. And you got your tanks in the back. So really easy access to everything you'd want. It's really not cramped for space. There's your Westerbeek 7.2 kilowatt hour generator, and that has 662 hours on it. No overhauls needed. The seller of this vessel has kept a pretty meticulous maintenance plan, changing fluids every year and having them serviced once a year, full service as well. So I think we'll step out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it educated any buyers out there on these particular vessels. If anyone has any questions, feel free to call me. My number is area code 904-515-8171. And again, this is Ryan Danhour with Massey Yachts. Happy hunting. Thanks for watching.